right. In my last video, I talked about giving myself the power to say no. And a big part of that was to be able to, preserve some creative energy to put into projects and things that I want to accomplish for myself and not always make it about a job, and how much that has helped me. Which leads me to today's topic, which is maybe using the old Nike slogan, just do it. I think it's such a cliche, but it's also so true in that too often when I would have projects ahead of me or projects that I want to do, or when I wanted to start writing, I always gave myself a reason that I wasn't ready, that I couldn't start yet. Those reasons could have been, I don't have enough time. I don't have the right software. I haven't figured out what brush I want to use. I haven't figured out the perfect character design. I have a story idea, but it's not long enough. It's not good enough. There's a million excuses that we can come up with. But what I've learned over the years is it's best just to do it. Just do it. It doesn't need to be the best thing ever. It's better to have something done than have it be perfect. Jake Parker did a video years ago, and anytime somebody asks me one of the best tips that I've ever learned from, I always bring up this, and Jake said, finished, not perfect. It's a great motto to live by. And I think finished, not perfect also goes hand in hand with the just do it attitude of you have an idea for a comic, just make it right now. Don't wait. Don't wait until it's the perfect script. Don't wait till it's the perfect length. Maybe you have an idea. I wish that I would have, when I started having all my first ideas, I'd be like, this is a pretty good idea. But then I'd be like, well, but it's not like graphic novel length. So it's probably not the best, probably not the one I'll go with. So I'd do some development, I'd do some sketches, and then what didn't feel big enough, so I'd put it away. And then I'd come up with another idea, and I'd do that process again. I'm gonna have folders on my computer of designs and plots and concepts of different stories and different genres. And each one, I'd get to a certain point and decide, well, this one's not ready. This one's not good enough. This one's not long enough. And really what I wish I would have done, and what I'm learning now, is they can be whatever you want them to be. They're better to get them. It's better to get it done than to make it this perfect thing or this ideal vision of that you have in your head. The more things you get done, the more things you finish, the better you're going to be at making things, right? The old cliche, practice makes perfect. Well, that kind of applies here, right? Like the more projects I finish, the better I get at making projects. And that means I get closer to that initial goal that I was looking for, that perfect book or whatever. But it's never going to be what I want to be if I don't make them. So leading up to I Hate Fairyland, which was my first creator-owned book, leading up to that, I had so many projects that I could have done a one-shot, a 20-page story, a 30-page story. I could have done a collection of 5-page stories, a little anthology. That I had that much material ready to start making things with, and I just wouldn't do it because, again, of fill in the blank reasons. But I look back now and I think, man, if I just would have made that, I'd have this huge catalog of stuff that I'd be super proud of. And the other lesson I always learn is when I might draw something now and be like, that's not my favorite thing I've ever drawn. But almost all the time I go back to it later and I'm like, oh, never mind. That's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that now. My daily grind sketchbooks, if you guys haven't checked those out, they're available on the site, on SkottieYoung.com in the store. But if you haven't seen those, it's just a collection of the last, however many years, 15 years of daily sketches that I've done. And revisiting those is so fun to me. It's so cool to look back at these drawings that I've done and remember thinking, wow, I didn't really nail what I was going for there. But in hindsight, I absolutely did. I love it. And I know that's how I would feel about the comics that I would have made if I would have just dove in and made them. Luckily, I'm there now. Like I am in that place where I'm diving in. I think I'm currently working on Boy at the End, a graphic novella, I don't know what we're going to call it, but I'm currently working on that. And that's kind of the last project that I've been holding on to that I needed to tell myself, hey, stop thinking about it and just do it. Just make it. Just finish it. It doesn't need to be perfect. Boy, at the end was definitely a book that I was holding up way too high up. I put it way high on a shelf and I couldn't reach it. I couldn't figure out the perfect way to tell a story. I couldn't figure out what kind of story it was. There were so many X factors, even though I knew all of it. I was telling myself I didn't. So I finally this year just decided, you know what? Let's start. Page 1, panel 1, let's go. And ever since then, it's starting to flow and I'll figure it out. I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned in my creative life is it's best for me to dive in and figure it out as I go along. Trying to pre-plan it too much at the beginning, trying to make it perfect from start that way, just delays and delays and delays. I'd rather make something and just have fun making it. And get it done and get it out into people's hands and feed off that energy and then do it again. I think that's the greatest thing about the whole just do it or let's go, whatever we want, whatever phrase that you want to apply to the just get it made theory works. I think the coolest thing is that you will have more experience each time you do it. You'll learn new lessons. You'll start to find your storytelling style or your artistic style or your coloring style or your painting style. And I just think it's, for me, I'd rather have 10 different stories in book form that aren't perfect, but I still enjoy, than one book that's perfect. So yeah, anyway, this is a lot of me babbling, which I think that you guys know. This is what I do. I just turn the mic on. I have a list of topics that I think about, and usually it's me telling myself this. So sometimes it's talking it out actually reminds me, hey, don't forget just to make something today. Stop thinking that it needs to be perfect. It helps me. I hope it helps you guys. I'm excited to see what some of you guys make out there. And I hope that you all get inspired and go start stacking up some cool stuff, music and books and paintings and whatever. All right. Well, that's it for me today. Go make some stuff and get online and share it with the world, and then do it again and do it again and do it again. I'll see you guys out there.